Greetings, Instructor Jeremy Thomas here at Saber Serpent Sword Reviews, and today I'm going to show a few basic movements of the Gwandao, and I'm going to do this especially for a friend, a good friend who's a very great artist that does a lot of good artwork for me and other Kung Fu friends. So Connor, this video is for you. Here's some basic, at least from Pak Mei, from my style, here's some basic Gwandao sequences and individual techniques for you to practice. So here we go. So like our saber, okay, with the cat stance at the hip, or some styles behind, okay, that's kind of the same idea with this weapon, except we're going to be in a cat stance and the blade's going to face all the way down, okay? It's hard without a mirror to tell if I'm totally vertical, but it should be completely vertical, okay? And then we usually roll up and underneath to start the next sequence. Not always, but that's usually one way we go, okay? So start here, okay? Grip, come from underneath, cut. Okay? Now, we're going to push butt in forward, step back, cat stance again, okay? And you can practice just coming in and out of that. All right, so the way our form starts out, okay? We start out across the middle, okay? We take the weapon by thirds, maybe slightly higher towards the head because the head's got more weight than a regular pole arm, okay? We start with it across the waist, all right? And as we step out with our right foot, we sweep, okay? We're going to strike at the legs with the bottom, right step, chop, diagonal, and upward, okay? Again, this is an edged weapon, so you've got to pay attention to the edge alignment, okay? If you come in like that, you're just going to be slapping him with flat, okay? You want to come and make sure you get that cut, okay? Even if you do have to grip a little higher to control the edge. That's better than being down here and just slapping with it. Okay, so again, in the center, step right, hit, step left, cut. Okay, now we're going to unroll it as we step back. 1, 2. And there we are in our ready cat stance again. Okay, one of the most basic exercises it's going to help you with edge alignment is starting from here, okay? Simply coming up, regripping with the opposite hand, step left, cut left. Step right, cut right. Step left, cut left. Step right on the third one, chop down. Okay? So again, we start from this position. We're going to come up, left, right, left, step right, roll over, chop. Okay? Another good sequence for you to practice. Like we were looking at when you do the movement of 3, let's say this is our third one, and then you step into horse stance and do your big chop here, okay? Chop down very powerfully, all right? Start up here. 1, 2, 3, reverse, 4. Okay, now before you do your thrust, you're going to fall back and you're going to pull and cut across the legs, okay? You're slicing, and then going into your kick and thrust, all right? And one of the movements you're going to make here is going to be a thrust, okay? You're going to do a thrust and what I call it, or I've heard called a fishtail kick, which is kicking the leg up behind, usually throwing debris or rocks, you know, something like throwing debris as you're stabbing out, okay? On your third, chop up. Okay, roll, follow the horse stance, chop, slice, thrust. Okay? Starting in this position. Okay, bring it up, capture, left, right, left, roll, chop, fall back, slice, fall in, stab. Okay, from this side, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. There's a few individual techniques for you to work on. I'm going to add some dexterity stuff to the end of this too, so we're not quite done yet. But those are some very good movements to start with. Okay. Pay attention so much to the edge alignment, even if you're using foam. Okay. No matter what you're using, that edge alignment is absolutely make or break with this weapon. So anyway, here's a few little dexterity exercises to go along with it. Typical front spin. Okay. Blade up to the left. You grab it palm down. Okay. And then this palm is going to be palm up and ready to receive that thumb to thumb. See how my thumbs line up there? Okay. And that's how I'm going to keep my spin going. Thumb to thumb. So it's palm down, up, down, up, down, up. Very Taoist. Very Chinese boxing. Okay? But that's one thing to work on, is that capturing smoothly with the palms up instead of trying to just grab it wherever. Okay? So that's one dexterity drill for you to work on. Another for you to work on is the side spin. Okay? Works the exact same way, except you want to keep the blade rotating forward. Okay? Okay, right side, left side. And then, of course, there's the extremely dangerous to everything I own, spinning at the top. Okay? It's the same thing. Just want to keep that steady, keep that motion going. Okay? Spin at the top. Once you get comfortable with that, you start ducking them. Go behind the back, twist out, behind the back, twist out, duck down completely, and twist out. Okay? That one's a lot harder to keep your edge alignment and stuff on, but once you get there, when you get there, you'll be confident in bending over completely and making sure that your back and head are out of the way. Okay? So don't try to get there too fast. Okay? Keep it up here until you really are sure that you've got control of it. Okay? Something even I need to work on my own self. So thank you for forcing me to work on this. Okay? Keep that in mind. Edge alignment. Okay? Cutting from hip to clavicle. Okay? Edge alignment. Remember to steps should land at the same time as a strike. And also, you've got this other end to sweep with and stab with if necessary. Okay? Slashing, stabbing, okay? Sword work is all there. It's just being done on a long pole, okay? Hopefully that's enough to keep you busy for a little bit. And for everyone else, I've got some Pak Mei fundamental material, not fundamental so much as the next level. We just closed covering the rope movements of Sup G. So we're going to step back a little bit and look at the 4 energies, Tun To Fo Chum, and some other things back in Jik Bo. Okay, going back to go forward. All right, thank you guys. Always appreciate you watching. Connor, thank you so much for the artwork, not only for me, but for all of my Kung Fu family and friends. You've done an amazing job, and I hope this helps you out a little bit. Thank you, sir.